Hello everyone, David here, back again with another Shuffle video tutorial, and today we'll be looking at app authentication from within Shuffle. So to start us off, we start by clicking on the Slack node. Firstly, there are different ways of authenticating your apps from within Shuffle. The first that we're going to look at is just by scrolling down, selecting our action that we want to perform, keying in our API key, in this case for Slack, and filling in other required parameters, say for this case channel ID and the message that we want to type in. Okay, so once we key in everything, we just click on the execute button, and let's wait for that to execute. Yeah, so as you can see, our execution ran successfully, and it posted the message. I think in Slack we could check. As you can see here, our message was Shuffle app authentication video, time 11:51. Okay, so that's one way. That's one way of authenticating and utilizing an app from within Shuffle. Let's look at the other method. So in our second case here, we'll go with our Outlook. Okay. Yeah. So with Outlook, we pre-filled these, but this is the same method that I showed you up here. But so in our case, in the second method, we'll just click on this big red button, and we'll save our credentials as, say, David Test. Okay, username. So we'll just type in our username here. Enter in our password. So for the server, we'll just select the default server, which is Outlook Office 365. Office365.com. For the build, just select the default build, which is 15.1. Then we'll need this username right here and paste it in right here. And yeah, we're pretty much done. And the good thing with this method is that our credentials, our information will be encrypted within Shuffle, so that's an added advantage with that. So once we authenticate it, you'll see that this field will have the name that we saved our credential as, and then we'll continue filling in your actions that you want to perform. Say get emails from the inbox folder, the amount of emails that we want. Say let's just take one. Do we want it to be unread? We can leave that as false, and let's run our execution and see. So as you can see here, our execution ran successfully, and we got one email message back, as is evident right here. And yeah, that's the other way of authenticating your apps within Shuffle. And to reiterate, the good thing with this type of authentication is that your information will be encrypted. Okay, so moving along. If we click on the admin button right here and click on app authentication, okay, so let's just refresh this first and see if there are any changes. So initially this field was empty. There were no authenticated apps, but as you can see right now, we have Outlook here as an authenticated app. We also have some other actions right here that you could perform. Ideally, you could click this to edit the credentials for this particular app, and you could click on this middle button to set in every workflow. So each and every single workflow that we will use Outlook, we could just click here and it would be authenticated automatically with the credentials that we filled in. And if the credentials are defunct, you could just come and delete it, and it will be deleted in each and every single workflow that you created. Yeah, so basically that's it. I hope you enjoyed our app authentication and you learned something from this video, and see you next time. Bye bye.